Hi there. If you're here watching this video, then maple pole might have grabbed your attention. This is a tool in the Pilates world that really helps you dive into your arm back connection. And we'll talk about that a bit during this workout routine. So here we have a maple pole. This is just an end to one of my kids' toys. You can get one made at any hardware store. You can also buy them at any Pilates equipment store, or you can maybe use an end of a broom or a mop, a closet pole. There's a bunch of different ways where you could kind of make this. Some of the Pilates stores have weighted poles, which is really cool, where you can really find that connection and it works it deeper and kind of builds that strength. But this is just a light wooden pole because I wanted you to see how you could find this piece of equipment very easily and very cheaply in your home. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, yeah. And if you're interested in working your deep core strength as well as flexibility in more of a progression style program, check out my 5 free Pilates workouts delivered every day to your inbox. And they're only about 15 to 20-minute workouts. So grab those at balancetothecore.com. There's also a link below in the description. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to use the maple pole, but I'm also going to sit on a bolster right here. You can also use a couch cushion. Or you can kind of roll up a big towel or blanket, anything that sort of is squishy. It elevates you. We're going to use it a couple times in this workout. If you don't have one, that's fine too. You don't need to use it. Okay. So sitting here nice and tall, grab hold of that pole. I'm going to hold the pole a little bit wider than my shoulders, and my thumb and fingers are going to be, as you can see, grabbing the pole on the same side. So I'm not cradling my thumb on the other side. I'm bringing my thumb over to the same side as my fingers. And if you look, you can just see how it allows you to get a nice, strong, long wrist, because your wrist is also part of your alignment all the way up through your shoulder and back. Okay? So holding here, knuckles reaching forward. I just want you to kind of reach your arms forward and then pull them back. Reach forward, pull back. And I want you to just see how much movement is in your shoulders, which means there's a lot of instability that can happen. All right. A lot of us use our shoulders too much in the rotator cuffs, and you can kind of just roll those shoulders back. Feel that motion, right? A lot of mobility, which means we have to really focus on stability. You can go forward, right? So it goes up, around, back, forward, a lot of different directions for those shoulders. Okay. So now taking that pole forward again, I now want you to reach the arms up to the sky. And we're going to shrug our shoulders and pull them down. Shrug, pull. All right. Don't overthink this. I just want you to see the movement that the shoulders do. They kind of slide along your back muscles, right? So when I say pull those shoulders into place on your back, you can feel them just kind of hug into place. All right. And release. You can shake that out. All right. So now we're going to reach those arms forward. Now, as you reach them forward, I want you to pull that pole apart, like you're trying to pull it apart. All right. Now, just do that and notice, are you doing it from your hands? That's what a lot of us do. Pull it from your hands, right? So I want you to stay here, draw the belly in, get tall. You're sitting right on top of that bolster to get taller. Now I want you to try to pull the pole apart from your back muscles. And it's sort of like your arms and hands just come along for the ride from your back muscles. Right here, right? Can you feel that happening? Okay, everything else is just taut in your arms, muscle engagement. Okay, now pull apart, hold that, really find those back muscles, and then try to gently break the pole apart from your back muscles. And do you feel those muscles sort of ignite? It's like a V along your back, right? You hug. You can kind of feel everything engage. Now, those hugging, keep pulling and breaking. Those hugging muscles come around here, and then they come right and wrap into your belly. All right, so that's how the back and belly are all connected. And then, of course, you have your belly to help support your spine in this lengthened position. Okay, so hold that. So now pull, gently break and you're not overdoing anything, right? You're just igniting those muscles. Now keep them ignited like you're pulling and breaking, and lift the arms up and bring them down and bring them up. And just notice what you feel in the body. Takes up mental power because the mind and brain are part of our body. So we want to get those incorporated. Are you pulling and breaking? Good. 2 more. Keeping those shoulders on your back like we did before. All right. And then I want you to just reach those arms chest level, full break, and widen. And you can bring the thumb over the other side of the pole if that's easier now for these. So as you go back and forth, I want you to give muscle engagement. You're not just like, woo, yay, right? You pull, break, and then feel those back muscles support this movement. Pull apart that pole as you squeeze and hug those mid back muscles. And I say squeeze, not like overly squeeze, you're just igniting those muscles. Ignite the muscles even when you push forward. Chest stays wide, upper back stays wide, elbows go wide, right? For 3, and push, and 2, and push, and 1, and press, and lower. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Really good job. All right, let's just kind of get in the spine here a little bit, side to side. And then just go ahead and look over each shoulder. Do that again. Start the other way. Side to side. Look over your shoulder. Don't overthink this. We're just kind of getting movement. Come to center. Pull back, widen the back. Come up to center. Open the chest. Do that again. Hug. And open. Good job. All right. So we're going to come off this bolster for a sec. All right. So again, any prop you have is fine. We'll come back to that. Okay. So I'm just going to get it out of the way a little bit. Lie down on your back and find sort of a nice neutral positioning for you, what that means for you. And again, we're going to reach the arms up. I'm going to get the thumbs on the same side as my fingers and tighten the belly, and then just pull the pole and break it a little bit. And elbows wide. As the elbows go wide, push your triceps down into the mat. Pull your ribs and upper belly into your spine. Nice lengthen low back. Anchor the pelvis. Pelvis is wide and anchored. Chest is wide and anchored. Got it? Reach and pull. Just feeling those muscles all engage. Good. And then reach that pole up. And now bring the pole back behind you, just like when we raised it above our head. Feel the back muscles. But as you go back, notice how the ribs want to pop, right? Don't let that happen. Don't let the upper belly pop open. Just nice long spine supporting the arm movement. And find those back muscles that I talked about before that wrap around the waist and come forward. Come to the front of you. 30, 2, 1. Good. Stay right here. Bring a leg up. Take the other leg up. Now balance yourself here in this position. Find the center waist. Yeah. Pull the pole apart. Gently break it. Find those back muscles and tap. And tap. Good. As you tap that leg, draw that belly in and keep that back engaged. We've got 4. Switch. 3. Switch. 2. And 1. This is great for your posture. Stay up to center. Squeeze those thighs together. Pull the pole apart, break it, right? Now we're going to bring those thighs away from us, but the knees stay bent. Don't let them tap the floor. Pull back up with your belly muscles. Squeeze those thighs. Let the toes come towards the floor. They don't tap it. They just miss. And pull back up with your belly. If you're going too far where the low back arches, stop closer, right? They don't have to go as far. And you can go back to those alternating if this is too much. And then if you want to add the arms with it, We arm reach, thigh reach, pull back in. You got belly and back working together, right? We reach, inhale, exhale. Wherever you're working from, just keep that mind working, finding those connections. You never want to struggle. You want to feel like you're working efficiently. And then release it down. Good. All right, so let's squeeze those thighs together. Let those feet go away from you a little bit. We're going to reach the arms back behind you. Find that arm back connection by pulling the pole apart, gently breaking it. Take an inhale. Start to lift those arms, nice wide chest. Keep that wide chest as you exhale it up. Let those arms lift up to the sky. Start to reach them back behind you, and with control, bring your body back down. All right, so let's really feel how the back and the belly work together. Inhale, exhale. Let those arms come up. Find the back, but notice the belly has to work more as those arms start to reach behind you. And then we take the body. And we come up and flex it up. Lift those arms, take them back behind you. Keep lifting the chest even though those arms are dropping. 2 more. Now lengthen those legs away. All right, we want to now open those hips, right? We sit all day. Let's open them up. Squeeze the heels, push those heels and thighs down, and then flex the feet. We're going to go up for a roll up, okay? So we're just going to come here, and then we're going to curl, and we're going to lift, and we're going to see how we feel. Keep the arm back connection, and then we're just going to roll it up through the spine. All right, so I want to do some half rollbacks before we do full roll-ups, so you can bend the knees here or keep them straight. Again, find the connection with the pull break. And now we're going to roll ourselves back. As you roll back, stay right here. And then you're just going to let the arms float up. And then we dive our body over and then roll it up through the spine. All right. Again, we pull the waist back, find your longest flexion. And then feel that arm back connection, work the abs. And then we dive up and over and roll it up. Make sure when you dive forward, you're not collapsing. All right, you want to stay engaged. You dive, hollow out the front of the body, roll it up, roll back, come up, and hollow out. Last one. Excellent job. And come on here. Good. All right, I am going to straighten my legs right now. And now we're going to go back with a flat back. So kind of let's take our legs slightly apart, flex the feet. All right, sit up tall. And we're just going to reach our arms up to the ceiling. All right, pull apart that pole, give it a little break, and just lean yourself back. And then lead with the chest as you come forward. Make sure the heels are anchoring into the mat, same with the thighs. And up and over. Outer hips are active, seat is active. Inhale, and lead with that chest as you come forward. One more time. And come on up, 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 and release the arms down. Good. All right, remember that bolster. We're going to use it for a little bit right now. You don't need to use it. You don't need to. You can just go down for a roll up. I'm going to go and add a little extension here. So now I want you to squeeze the heels together, flex those feet. All right, and we're going to start to roll back. So pull that waist back, and I'm going to take my body over that bolster, pull the pole apart, gently break it, and this is going to allow you to get a little bit more arm back connection because you're in a little bit of an extension. And I want you to see how the arm back connection helps create more of an upper back extension. Tailbone is long, you're anchored in that pelvis. Start to lift the arms. Bring the chin towards the chest. Scoop that belly as you dive it over. Shoulders right over the hips and hug out that belly for 3. Find that arm back connection 2 and 1. So we're not like here, right? You have purpose here. You're trying to get taller and longer in that spine even though you're flexing it. We pull it back, reach it back, get more length, and we come up. Arm back connection, hug it out for 3, up and over 2. Not shrugging the shoulders to the ears as you go up and over, right? And we do it again. Play with it. Make your minor adjustments. Those adjustments are where the details and results happen. Every little adjustment makes a huge difference. Squeeze those hips, right? All right, we got one more. And up and over. 3, 2, 1, and roll it up through the spine. I'm just going to use my bolster right now. You don't need a bolster. You don't need a pillow. We're going to do a quick little ab series just to make sure we have that arm back connection. Here we go. We pull, pull, switch, pull, 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 pull. We'll do 3 of each. Go right into your double legger. Where's the arm back connection? Ooh, hello. Right? All right. Now do those straight legs up. Find that arm back connection. Feel that? Can really be solid where you feel super strong once you find it. And then the legs reach away, keep that arm back connection. We go right into crisscross. Good. One more each side. Love it. Hug it in and come on up. Awesome job. Okay, so no more bolster if you got it. So now we're going to do a little spine stretch here. All right, sitting up tall. Let the pole just kind of shave along your legs here. We're going to inhale, lift tall, exhale, dive it. 3, 2, 1, roll it up through the spine. 2 more. And roll it on up. 1 more. And up. Lift those arms up. Find that arm back connection. Feel how it helps your posture, right? And then we're just going to bring it to chest level. Again, we lift, find it, chest level. 1 more time. Lift, chest level. Bring those legs so they just have a little distance between them. All right, we are now going to roll ourselves back. Roll it back. Lift the arms up. You're going to rotate your waist just a smidge to the right. Come back to center. Rotate a smidge to the left. Come back to center. Now hollow out the front of your belly as you roll forward. And you come on up. Yes? We lift. We roll it back. We're going to add a little bit more arm now. We lift again. More pressure in the abs. Rotate the other way first. Good. Rotate. Come to center. Hug it out. Roll it up. Lift those arms. Roll back as we pull the arms down. We're going to lift those arms again. Come on. Find that connection. Rotate. Hips stay where they are. Heels stay where they are. We're just twisting from that waist. Okay. 1 more time. We are going to nail in that arm back connection. Twist, twist, and dive it. Roll it up. Okay, so now we're going to do a little tilting of the hips while we maintain that arm back connection. So again, little distance between those legs. Get those heels down. Reach through the arches. We're going to lift up. Now what I want you to do is just twist from the waist, just a smidge. And then you're going to let your pelvis lift as you just tilt to the side. We come back up, come to center. Twist a smidge to the left. Lift the pelvis, lift that opposite hip so the spine stays long. We come to center. Twist, reach. Both sides of your waist stay long. Twist, reach. Good. 1 more each side. Anybody that does Pilates and you do the short box work on the reformer, this is mimicking a lot of that work. Good. And come to center and just let that body go down. Awesome. Okay. Put that pull aside. We're going to turn it around and then just let the spine have a little release here, right? We did a lot of ab work there. So just round it. Should feel good. Push the tops of your feet in the ground. Come to center. Open it up. All right. So we're seeing some extension now. And go ahead and open it up. 1 more time. And open, open. open, good, and come to center. All right, so let's lie down on our stomach. Let's just do 3 little swan preps. So a little distance between your feet. Push your tailbone long as you bring your chest up, and you're pushing your chest forward as your tailbone reaches away in opposition. Doing that 2 more times. Just really finding length in that spine. Abs engaged. 1 more time. Excellent job. Oh, just bend those knees. Give me a little windshield wiper here. We're going to come up onto our elbows, make fists with those hands, push the elbows and forearms into the ground, and push your tailbone long. As your tailbone pushes long, engage those abs, and then just allow that chest to shine forward. We kick one leg, 1, 2. You're pulling from the hamstring to open that thigh. Right hamstring pulls the heel to the seat. Your spine just stays in that nice, lovely arc. 1 more each side. Good. And then we take it down. I want you to grab your pole, and then you're going to hold the pole with your palms up. Pole kind of rests on your booty here, and then just turn your cheek. Yeah? All right, kick those legs 3 times, keeping your tailbone nice and long. 1, 2, 3. Let those feet land. Take your neck to center, your head to center, and you're just going to lift those arms straight up, pull apart, right? That pull. And now as you pull apart, let the hands and the arms pull you straight up to the ceiling, and then bring it down, turn, kick. 1, 2, 3. Arms lift right to the ceiling as it pulls your chest forward. And turn and kick. 1, 2, 3. So the arms aren't pulling behind you, they're lifting up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. It may not look like that, but that's what your mind is trying to create. Excellent. See how that arm back connection helps create that extension, right? And we sit it over. Lovely. All right, really good job. So we don't need the pole. I want us to now see how our arm back connection is doing, okay? So we're here. We're going to go into a little plank work, into a little side plank work, okay? Just quick. We have to see, because at the end of our Pilates repertoire, a lot of it is on our arms and our limbs, right? But we just spent all of this time fine tuning that arm back connection. So let's see how it goes. Hands, shoulders over hands, lift and find your plank. And I want you to squeeze your heels together, find your hip power, and just find the arm back connection. See how that feels. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back. Yay, good job. Okay, spin it around. Let's see how we do now this way. So bending your legs, fingertips towards your seat, little distance between your legs. You're going to lift your pelvis up, soft bend in those elbows, and see if you can find that arm back connection. Yeah? And with control, lower it down 2 more times. We lift the pelvis so that there's strength in the legs. But you can see how that arm back connection really supports you. Up. Good. And lower with control. Awesome job. All right. We got our side plank work. So we'll do some side mermaids. Sound good? So we're going to just kind of cross our ankles, knee lined up with our hand. Okay. So what we do is we lift the pelvis up. So we got a strong pelvis, but let's really concentrate on that arm back connection, because that's what we've been working all during class. So lift the pelvis, stay strong in the pelvis and abs, but can you find that arm back connection? Lift this arm, lift the hips and look down. Good. Notice, how supported are you now in that upper body? And if you don't feel that now, that's fine. Keep trying, class. Eventually, you'll feel it. And that arm back connection supports you all the way down to your waist, which is attached to your pelvis. This is why the whole body works together in Pilates. All right, other side. Let's see how we do. One arm, as always, has a different strength than the other. That's just kind of how we are. Think about everything you've done in your life. You know, we can't be so symmetrical, but we do try to create balance in Pilates. It's a great practice for that, just to rebalance the body. All right, you ready? Find that arm back connection there. You got it? We're going to lift the pelvis, and we're going to keep that connection on the back. Find it. Now lift the pelvis, hug that arm over you, look down. And go down with support. Good, so it's like a kickstand right here. Lift the pelvis up and find how that back helps support through the waist, right? Can you feel that whole underside of your body supporting you all the way down to the hip? All right, last time. Good, hip to arm is supporting you. I love it. All right, turn it. Okay, we're gonna tuck those toes under. We're gonna come out to a little just crouched position. Time to just release. Short little session today. Hopefully it felt good. All right, so leave the head dropped as you just straighten the legs. Find a little kind of Pilates V in your legs. Softness in the knee. And then squeeze those thighs together. Find your connection in the hip as you roll your body up. And now reach those arms up to the ceiling and bring them down. Good job. Okay. So now I'm going to kneel just so you don't lose me, but I want you to stay standing as you grab your pole. All right. You can have a little distance between your legs or in your Pilates stance. Okay. And we're just going to really find connection at your pelvis and your hips, belly. And now hold your pole like you would. I'm not even going to remind you how. And lift those arms. How do you feel? And one more time or two more times. Lift. And then hold it up there. And side bend. Right? Arm back connection. So when you have that, you're not going to drop those arms, right? You now have that connection go up and over in your back, supported by your waist, all the way through your hip. Oh, yes, I love it. Come to center, lower the bar down. Now let the bar drop. You're still standing. Soften the arms, let them shake. Okay, and I just want you to float those arms up, just about shoulder level. Take it down. Float up. Maybe a little further up. Yeah, and then one more time, further up. What's going on in your back? What's going on in your belly? Yes, and then just reach those arms out. Circle them. Is the rest of your body moving? Hopefully not. Hopefully now you can isolate and stabilize the arms on the back. And so we're not wobbling the whole body. You're connected. You're creating stability. Oh, it's the best part of Pilates, that whole stability, mobility work. And good job. Really good work today. I hope you maybe had a new aha in how the arm back connection works in your body as you do Pilates. This is why I love tools like the maple pole, because it allows you finding the connection. But then you take that tool away and you can see how your own body can create that connection without the proper tool, right? You were able to find it. And now if you can kind of go into your day like that and do your everyday activities with more of that arm back connection into the core, you're going to be a lot stronger and less prone to injury, which is what we want when we get older, right? We want to really feel juicy and mobile and supported and strong. So that's my goal for you, and that's why I do these little routines for you. If you want to subscribe to this community, please hit the subscribe button and comment below just to let me know that you're here. I love saying hi to everybody. Alrighty, thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next time on the mat. Take care.